everyone, it's Sonic3D back on an episode of Sonic3D Blast. I have some bad news. The controller I was using for this game ended up dying last night before I did the session, so I'm playing this by mouse and, well, by keyboard now. So we'll see if I'm any better today, but Spring Stadium Act 2 is the first place we're going. And in case you're wondering, in the original game, these emblems were just 10 for a continue. That's right, collecting 10 emblems gave you a continue. That's it. You think there'll be anything better? Do you really think there'll be anything better in this version? Well, I hope you're right. Otherwise, there's gonna be a lot of disappointment. Because we're almost there. This is the last day of them. I'm going to get right into them in a second. I just want to preface this saying that, yes, the controller is broken. I was using it as a Logitech thing. I forget the number, but it was a very good controller for $10. I'll say that much. It'll last me a good 4 years. I want to say 4 years, so I am getting a second one. When a good controller can last you 4 years for a PC, that's not bad at all. So yeah, let's get on with the actual collection. I'll see you guys in a few when we go for our first actual flicky. Alright, get the invincibility. Up here. Smack the crab. Come on! Come here! No! I hate the red ones. The red ones let the hop away from you and it's not fun. There, we got it. Go over to invincible. Come up here. There's one. Poof. And that's the only one in section 1 of Act 2 of Spring Zone. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. I did. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, and the Spring Yard 1. I'll see you in Spring Yard 2. Well, part 2. Part 2, back 2, whatever. Alright, you! Give me your goods. Alright, 5 flickies. Come on. There it is, right there. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Just go where a pinball machine is, jump up, and you get number 2. The next one's located in Spring Yard Act 2, Part 3. Part 3, it's right here, towards the end, with you get the big square springs, and there was a guy there. Near there is a spider. You come down this little staircase, and there should be the last one somewhere around here. There's a crab. You gotta take out the crab. When you get the crab, you'll be able to collect that last one. So you gotta backtrack, find the spears, over the spikes, jump over this, get over here, get in the corner. Got it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Just trying to hold your rings during that and not lose the flickies. But that's the end of Spring Yard Zone Act 2, or whatever it is. Spring Garden, Spring Yard, Spring Ping, whatever. Spring Stadium, thank you. 67%, we're done with Spring Stadium, we're moving on to Diamond Dust. Diamond Dust, I do have to make one quick note. See these spike things? If I can do it right. Nowhere in the product did they say anything about that. I did so many practice runs, I never even knew that, by the way. So you can take out the snowball spikes by just spin dashing. And there's your first emblem. So yeah, you can save yourself some rings and some headaches by taking them all out. Which means you don't have to play silly with these, so you just spin dash them. Okay, time to get this one. In part 2, near the end of the area, so Spring Yard Act 1, Part 2, you just jump off the spring, 5 flickies. That's it. Part 3 will be in a second. I didn't mention this, but this was mentioned in a comment. I didn't have the rings to do this, but I figured you guys would experiment jumping in this water. And popping back at the start if you really needed to. It was a moot thing. We were at the end of the stage. I didn't really have 50 rings. I wasn't about to bother, so I didn't really bring it up. There it is. Now, where's the flicky? Right there. That's the end of Diamond Dust Act 1. We'll jump right into Act 2 right away. I hope you're using this with the original guide, the guide I set up for the stages. You can follow through, watch stage, watch this, and then you can go through your own. Or you can just do this after with Super Sonic, which I'm doing. Whichever way works for you. Okay, end of Act 2, Part 1. There's a ring, there's the 4 spikes. Come back this way, avoid that. Avoid every single one of those ice traps. Trust me, jump over them if you have to. Do not get frozen. You need all 5 to come do this. That's 1. Yeah. Not happy with that one. Ready for the second one? They'll be in Part 2. Act 2, Part 2 starts now. Sweet. Okay, Act 2, Part 2. You see the gold shield there. It is actually called the gold shield. It's actually up here. That's spring. But you don't have enough flickies, so you gum down this way. Boom. And boom. And boom. And hop up. There you go. That's the second one in this zone completed. So, Act 2, Zone 2, Diamond Dust cleared. We're going into the third section now. Alright, right down here. I'm going a little fast, you can see. Oh! You can see there was one right by the spikes at the bottom of this ice flow. We'll be back in the second one in a second. Second one is right here towards the end of the stage. There's a rabbit here. And, well, we don't have enough yet. Come up here, pop this thing. There's the penguin we need. Pop the penguin. It's at the end of the stage. You can see the ring. Ooh. My spring allergies are kicking in, but you can see that. Yep, 5 flickies. Grab. Done. Okay. Diamond Dust is completed. There's your 5. There's 5 of them, I think it is. Yeah. However many. 4 in this one. However many in the other. I don't know. I lost count long ago. I just have them by act. We're at 69%. We're done with Diamond Dust. Next is Volcano Valley. Woo. Woo. Get in me. High tip. Have a fire shield before you do any of this. I do, but it's not showing up. You can just saw a blink of it. Grab the box if you want. Come here, grab this. Here's one. Like I said, grab the fire shield, come back, grab the flickies, and then just go down the path with the fire shield. Fire can't hurt you with the fire shield on. Grab this one. One down. Go see you in section 2 with all the flickies. Section 2, all the flickies come right this way. Jump off this. Got it. Section 3 will be very quick as well. But yeah, just have a fire shield on and this will make this section much easier. That's why Flicky collect, well, the emblem collection is a lot easier. But yeah, Section 3 will be in a second. No, there's nothing there. See ya when I find the third one. Third ones are right here at the end. There's one more. Come back. Grab the shoes if you want, before or after. I saw the fire shield. Remember, fire shield is gold here. Come right to this pipe here where there's a free fire shield if you don't have one. Hop in. Jump off that spring. And that's Act 1 of the Volcano Valley zone. This is a good hour about playing. I'm carving up into about 2 episodes of about maybe 30 minutes at least, including anything I have to redo, delete, you know, all the stuff. So hopefully these cuts will do you. If you use them with the regular guy, it should be enough. I'm leaving you landmarks. Here we are in Zone 2. I'm going to start from the beginning actually because it's best to do so. Because I didn't do this, and I really should have, because it would save me some time. This wall, break it open, Sonic. Trust me, we'll be back here later. Spring has one of the emblems on it. There's the invincibility box I mentioned I should have grabbed, because it makes going in here easier to grab this, and grab this easier. If I would have done it at the start of the stage, I would have had that ring loss, and that would have been a lot easier. But grabbing all the flickies at the end of the stage is needed for what we're about to do. Nothing there. We've gotten one so far in this act. Where's the other ones? There's actually 2 of them in this zone. Well, 3 of them in this part of the zone. Boom! There's 2. There's 1 more left in this zone of the act. Act 1, Part 1. Has its last flicky right at the beginning where I mentioned. It was right over here. Remember I said it? Now we can get out of this death trap. I still have the fire shield, so I'm not worried about fire. But that's that part done. We got 1 little area of collection left. And there's 2 of them in that zone. So as soon as I get up here, we'll go into Zone 2, Part 2. Remember I said if you go in Dimension Ring, that's a part. Right here, there's a moto bug. Take out the moto bug. Grab the flicky. Jump. That's your first one too. It was literally with the first one. The last one in the level is literally at the end. So jump off. Here's the last one. That's all of them. We have all the emblems. There's none in Gene. There's none in Panic. There's none in the final fight. We're done with those stupid emblems. What's our reward? Give it to me, please, game. I can't wait to see what we get. 71%. But I got all the emblems. There's no code? No secret? Gee! I bet Gene Wilder's really happy right now. Yeah, that's all the emblems. If I want to go harder, I gotta get the time trials done and to score to 500,000, well, 5 million. So yeah. Without a controller right now, I can't do that, but you guys now know what I went through. So I got 3 options. I can either do it off camera, spend as many tries as I can, use the game software because there's a rewind feature to quickly grind them out, and show you what's at 100. I don't know how many attempts, I don't know how long it's going to take, but slowly get through the time trials and try to put them up. Because don't forget, the bosses do count as time trials, and we know how much of a pain the bosses can get. Remember Spring Zone 3 almost game overed me. Or I could just find a password, get get all the time trials out of the way, and just score attack and show you what happens at 100. That's up to you. Or we can just leave it at that. Either way, I'm ending the episode here. I hope you guys had fun. And I hope you enjoyed the disappointment of nothing for all the emblems. And I'll see you on the next one. See you then.